Hello, everyone. This is Nurse Blue. Blue stands for Build, Love, Unite, and Empower People about my favorite subject, hopefully soon to be yours. So, health. And I just want to let you know that I have some great news for you. But before we get started, I'm going to ask you to please, if you're looking for great health and wellness tips on soul health, you want to make sure you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and let me share the good news with you. Well, yesterday, guys, was the anniversary of my father's leaving the planet, right? Most people refer to it as death. Well, I did too, but now I just say his transition, his promotion to the upper realms, right? And my dad's death was like the hardest transition that I had to make because he was one of the closest people to me in my entire life. He taught me unconditional love. So I really did not know how I was going to handle the second anniversary of his promotion. Okay. So I want to share with you that it was wonderful. I didn't feel any sense of grief. As a matter of fact, I felt free. I felt appreciative. I felt wonderful, as a matter of fact. Do I miss my dad? Of course I miss my dad. However, what I realize is that once you really know how to take the proper dose of the medicine that I use to get past grief, the medicine I use to get past anger, the medicine I use to get past fear, or any other of those low vibrational frequencies. And what I mean by low vibrational frequencies, guys, I'm talking about those things that make your heart or the soul of who you are brings you into a dark space. Okay, so my secret medicine is actually not a secret. We just don't use it enough. If you go pick up this book called the Bible, right? I want you to turn to the book of Proverbs. There's a Proverb 17:22 that tells you the medicine for the soul, the medicine for the heart is to have joy. Medicine for the body, joy. And that is what I have been using. Guys, let me just tell you, joy is the truth. It's because of joy. I have been activating the vibrational frequency of joy, which is 540 hertz, okay? If you keep hanging out with Nurse Blue, you're going to learn all about the frequencies, the high frequencies, right? So it's 540 hertz. I've been having joy parties on Clubhouse. You need to come to the next joy party. It's on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will add the link. I have been hosting self-love parties, abundance parties. And when I tell you, when yesterday showed up, I woke up filled with so much joy and so much appreciation for my father's life that grief could not catch me if it wanted to. And I've been there when I've lost other people in my life, when I've had situations that I've had to go through where, a divorce. I've been there. Many of you have been there. Maybe you lost a good friend. I lost my best friend many years ago. My dogs. And as a matter of fact, through this grieving process of my father over the first year I was fine as well, but the second year I didn't know how it was going to show up. So yesterday was good, but I was grieving when my father passed. I had multiple things that I was grieving at the same time. I mean, March 14th, he died in 2022. 3 months later, I had a relationship that had ended, and that was devastating, just came out of nowhere, okay? Few months later, I lost my dear, wonderful dog, Picasso the Greatest. And so it was one loss after the other. And then, when people in your family die, there is sometimes some other dynamics taking place that, is happening on the family side of things that you're grieving and that you're processing, that you're dealing with, that makes it even more difficult. All I have to tell you is that I'm on the other side of all of it. And joy was my medicine, and it worked. Can't you tell? See this big smile? And I ain't faking it either, okay? All right, this is all about real. So for those of you who may be in the place that I was in when you are grieving a loved one, grieving a life situation, like, again, I mentioned divorce before. Maybe you're going through a divorce. First of all, I just want to tell you that it's going to be all right. Today doesn't have to be your tomorrow. But what I know for sure, because not only do I know it because it's in the Word, right? Meaning the Bible, but when I implement it, and what I teach my clients to implement is the prescription of joy. Now you might be saying, well, how do you shift into a joyous state when you're feeling so low? It's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. But it's just like any other muscle that you're building. The more you do it, the better you become. And then you become addicted to it. And what I love about joy is that it's inside of you, so you don't have to go outside of you looking for it. Like, the world will tell you that you're only gonna have joy if you have this, you look like this, you go here, you purchase this. And I fell for that many, many years ago, right? And as a matter of fact, I had to do some deep work on myself in order to really access the stream of joy that I was searching for. That's not outside of myself. That's not in this world, but it's inside of me. And it's inside of you too. You might not know how to tap it. You may not know how to activate it willingly or deliberately, or you may not know how to sustain it, but you deserve to have joy more than just 2 weeks out of the year when you're on vacation, right? And if you take your kids, honey, I know the truth behind that. You're not going to experience a full 2 weeks, because if you're taking your kids on vacation, trust me, been there so many times, I already know that at some point you may have a little bit of tension that takes you away from your joy. But needless to say, if you want to get through some deep processing on, some emotional processing related to the loss of anything, then I definitely have the prescription for you. So let's start out with you coming to one of my parties on the Clubhouse. It's free, it's fun, it's a wellness session, because what I did to help me in my processing is that I integrated musicology into my mix, which helped me process pain. You'd be absolutely amazed how musical frequencies could be used as a wellness modality for you, right? Now, I just said joy is medicine for the body. It's medicine for the soul. So if you are going through a tough time right now, you're having a hard time tapping into your joy, you may need some assistance, or you just want to learn more about it, because at the end of the day, why not have more joy, right? You can have money and don't have joy, and you're not going to be happy. But if you have joy, honey, you can attract more money. If you have joy, you can attract every single thing you want with ease, as you learn how to activate it, okay? So if you want to know more about that, I'm going to invite you to click the link. You will receive the invitation to my party, the upcoming parties. Actually, I do 3 parties, right? So, I do all kinds of parties, actually. But online on Clubhouse, it is so cool. You can come to the I Deserve Joy party, which I do for the women in business. So you can join the Women in Business House and come to the I Deserve Joy party. And you can come to the Soul Health and Wellness Clubs. Now that party I do it Tuesday. The Soul Health and Wellness Club parties are on Wellness Wednesdays. Wednesdays are no longer hump days. They're Wellness Wednesdays. And you want to be on Clubhouse at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Self-Love Party. And then at 1 p.m., I have a I Don't Chase, I Attract Abundance party. That is the bomb. So if you need a little bit more money in your life, it's all about elevating your vibrational frequency to align with abundance. You need to come and hang out with me. So that's again on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Soul Health and Wellness Club. And actually, I have another one for you. If you might be having a wellness challenge, and let's say you need some additional resources, you would like some more information, some tips, why don't you come to some of our sessions in the Nurses House? Again, it's my favorite place right now. It is Clubhouse. So join the Nurses House, where myself and other nurses come together to serve the needs of the Clubhouse community. We know you have questions. We know many of you are frustrated. We know many of you may be encountering a health challenge for the first time, and you just need some hand holding, some support. Maybe you have some additional questions. We're not going against doctor's orders. We're supporting you, right? We want to help you upgrade your wellness strategy for the times we're living in right now. So Clubhouse is where it's at. Go ahead to your app store, download the app, and come on and play with us, right? Why not have more joy in your life? I just told you, I am a living testimony that joy cannot catch grief, right? So if you're looking for a way to get past those horrible feelings that I've used to feel all the time, when I had encountered the stage of grieving something, I'm gonna help you learn how to move through them with ease, and let's get over to the joy side so you can start enjoying life again. There is great life after every difficult situation if you know how to tap into your joy. Okay, so that's my message for you today. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. Cannot wait to see you on Clubhouse, because you deserve joy, you deserve self-love, and you certainly deserve abundance. And I am here for you so you can receive all of that, because that's why I'm your favorite nurse, your wellness coach, and your musicologist. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye, guys.